Hey guys, welcome back to Jordan Samuel Skin Talks.
Look who's here!
I did it. Did I do it?
Yes, you did perfectly.
Okay, because I've been watching your video. I've been practicing just like a little bit. Just a little bit.
So Liz is in Seattle.
Hi.
And explain why you're in Seattle too. So
we came down, me and the hubs came down to see the Mariners play for his birthday. So, and that's how we originally met.
Yes, and Liz was nice enough to get us these Mariner mugs. So now we're
Mariner mugs.
It's just water, but
cheers. Rosé. Cheers.
I wish it was. Wine fridge is over there. So anyway, Liz said she was coming to town. I wanted to do, and then I asked her and she said yes, very kindly, if she wanted to tape with me. And she, in typical Liz fashion, pulled together amazing like topics and questions and subjects, and so we're just gonna go through them.
I talk to myself a lot in my head. I have these monologues and things where I'm watching your videos and
But I think people
yeah.
I do too to other people, so it's perfect.
Yeah, so I just added it by actually writing it down in my phone and then texting it to you.
Perfect, it worked. It worked. So,
okay.
With that being said, this is probably gonna be like a 9-part video.
Right, but they're all very random. There's product talk. Okay, so the very first thing I have written down is your guilty pleasure TV show, non-skincare related at all.
You know, it's actually, and I don't watch it that regularly, and it's, I was going to say like Real Housewives of New York City or something, which I do love, but I think even more guilty pleasure than that is Summer House on Bravo, which it is like so awful, but I'm addicted to it. And it's basically young professionals who, during the summertime, they live in New York City, during the summertime they rent a house every weekend, same house in the Hamptons.
Oh, okay.
And they just go there and drink rosé. Whispering Angel Rosé, sponsor me.
Right. So they're uber rich on the weekends.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's the opposite. I like Jersey Shore.
No, it's actually basically the same. It's just like it's like almost identical, just a slightly different
different tanning purposes.
Different,
maybe,
yes.
or less hairspray in the Hamptons. Would you say?
It might actually be the same.
Maybe, okay. Well, I'll have to check.
It might look different, but I think it might be the same.
Maybe we'll watch each other's shows and we can compare.
No, Jersey Shore. I love Jersey Shore. I haven't watched the new reboot though.
It's kind of cool because they're so mature compared to how they were. Oh. They've evolved. They have some of them have kids. Some are going to jail, but like.
As you do.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
I've
been enjoying it. We watched all of the previous seasons and then it kind of died off for a bit. So when they rebooted it, I was like, whatever, and I got sucked in so fast. Yeah,
I know. That's actually I feel like why I haven't watched it, because I feel like I would be sucked in immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, you would be. So what's this? Wait, what's the name of the show?
Summer House.
Summer House. Okay.
On Bravo.
Okay. Okay, so I already demanded that I want to do the intro. We did that. I hope you guys liked it. How did we meet? How did you and I first meet?
We met through Caroline. And I had
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were following each other before.
Yes.
Okay.
And I had not just started the brand, but the brand was just barely starting to get traction. And
which is, I kind of shopped your site and looked at the intermission. Yes.
And then I think maybe randomly I saw a post of yours in Seattle, and I immediately messaged you on Instagram. I was like, "What are you doing in Seattle? Come see me." And Liz came to my old place I had. It was actually down. You can see it. What's funny is it's literally right there.
Our Uber drove past it on the way here. Yes.
I've stayed in the same neighborhood. And she came for a facial. I gave her some products and some of the delicious tea that Caroline got me addicted to, so then I had to give it to Liz.
I got a lot of gifts that day.
Oh right, Maze Ball.
Yeah, and I still have that. And I remember after we were texting and I said, I feel like I just made a new friend.
We did.
And I know, but it was really sweet. And Jordan's a really sweet guy. I'm sure you guys know that, and your persistence. I remember you and Caroline were talking about that, like how you met her.
Oh yeah,
how you guys became friends.
Harassed her.
And when you guys were talking about that, I'm like, that's how, because I wasn't gonna come stalk you in your own town in Seattle. But when you messaged me, I was like,
super aggressive.
My husband came with me to the facial. He's like, who's this guy? You know.
And then he heard me talk and he was like, oh, we're fine.
You have 2 cats too? Okay.
Yeah, right, exactly.
My husband is here. He's over there actually with Flynn and Gamache.
Gamache, yeah.
They're all lounging in the sun over there, so he's being very sweet.
And because it's sunny out, they're actually behaving and sleeping.
Yeah, they're sleeping. They're kind of hanging out.
So who knows what will happen in the next 10 minutes.
He's in his happy place. He's got kitty cats. And
I love it.
He's happy.
I love it.
Okay, let's see. So how did we meet? Let's see. I randomly, these are all very random. There's no organization, but I was thinking while I was flying down here, what you can't fly without. And for me, while I was on the plane, lip balm for sure, and hand cream, because I'm washing my hands constantly when traveling, and to not have hand cream would kill me. And then hand sanitizer, just because sometimes you can't get your hands under a faucet, and earplugs.
I feel like I would be almost all of those. So it's interesting too, because I just did the video with Nerida a few months ago, and somebody asked about like a full skin routine on a long flight, and she basically said keep it simple.
Right.
And then Caroline and Steph got that question, I think, and Caroline basically said the same thing, and she said keep it simple in terms of like what you're doing in terms of your face, because again, back to your point of like washing your hands and the germs, and like you don't like do good stuff right before you go on the plane, but then keep it simple on the flight.
Right.
So to your point, lip balm for me is #1.
Absolutely.
Like it's always.
I think I might cry. Like if I found myself on an airplane and I didn't have lip balm. Because I mean, even if I didn't have hand cream, I could maybe get a little lip balm on my fingers.
Oh, for sure, just make
something. It like. But I think I would cry.
Lip balm, hand cream, and mints are my 3 things.
Yes, it's nice to have fresh breath.
Well, especially, oh my god, like if I think of like a long flight and I'm not staying hydrated enough, and then I'm just like. While I don't do earplugs, I literally listen to music the entire flight. So
yeah, that's the hubs. He does the headphones.
Yeah,
the
so
entire
headphones
time.
is basically my version.
And that drowns out things. And,
oh yeah, for sure. And turn it up loud enough.
Turn it up loud enough.
So basically, almost exactly the same as you.
I used to like when I was able to use the Blue Cocoon, I would like go into the restroom, wash my hands, and then just slather it on, and my skin would be so soft and so pretty when I landed. It would just be spit. Anyway.
And another reason I actually like hand cream, because I like fragrance, but I would feel so rude spraying myself, you know, especially on a lot. So
yeah,
I like having a slightly scented hand cream, because then you can get some type of aroma or aromatherapy depending on what you're using.
Without interrupting those around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
you have the close quarters.
I know. But I say that, but I feel like people are always doing that, and people kind of like, somebody just sprayed something a seat over from me.
Yeah, and I guess I'm extra sensitive to it because I grew up with a mother who has autoimmune disease. So when she flies, she has like a full mask and perfumes, nail polish, anything. She loves your line. When I was thinking of product for her, your line came to me immediately. First of all, the ease of it, the affordability of it, because the luxury of things with the little gold spoons, she's not that person. And the aromas that are in your products are so light, like they're there, but she's like, oh, I love the smell of Plie. I love my mom's voice, like how I do my mom, but I love the smell of Plie. It's so nice. And she has asthma,
right? So
she can't have strong smelling anything around her. So when people describe the scent of something, you know, it does have a light citrusy scent, but my mom with asthma and autoimmune, disease can use it.
That's what I really actually like. This is a little sidebar to that comment, but about aromatic extracts, because people always say, can't you turn it into a perfume? And we've actually tried to turn it into a perfume and a body wash, and it sort of like fell on its face, because the point of doing both of those products was to get the scent out, but because it's aromatic extracts, it's literally so light that it's almost gone by the time. So it's not.
Because I smell it like right when I put it on, but then it doesn't. Gone.
Yeah. So while we could probably like turn it into a fragrance, I wanted to have it be the exact same thing, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
okay.
But that was.
Okay.
I digress.
Okay. Where am I going now? Okay. I have a little note here about when I first discovered YouTube in 2011, looking up a hair tutorial, and how YouTube has taught me everything that I know about beauty, from what to wash my hair with to, of course, skincare, just everything, everything, and how wonderful YouTube is for finding out just about anything. But for me, it just blew up the beauty world, because I actually believed commercials when I was, you know, buying stuff like what's the almond scrub for your face, and if you have oily skin, the St. Ives. I would just keep using it, thinking, well, the commercial says, and then when it didn't work for me, I actually thought that it was my fault.
I think a lot of people think that, and that's what I try to always
like, what's wrong with me, that I'm not getting the results that the commercial is telling me that I'm supposed to get.
Right.
And I remember that almond scrub, that St. Ives almond scrub, I was at work, and a coworker's, actually a girlfriend, she was a girlfriend, coworker, said, what is going on with your skin? Like, she had to actually intervene with me for me to stop using it, because I just thought, same thing with the Clairsonic, although nobody scolded me about it. I think there was just one day where I just put it down. Yeah. It just hurt.
Another interesting side note to that whole point about YouTube, and again, something Caroline actually brought up in maybe the video I did with her, but it was about how she's wanting to do a blog post about how all the doctors have a different opinion. And it's the same thing with estheticians too. It's a different approach, and there's nothing, it's not good, bad, like, it's just different. And
what do you say? There's many ways to good skin.
To great skin, but it's true. And the great thing about YouTube is you can actually see that, and you can see me talk about something and then see somebody, I don't want to say contradict it, but say something opposite, and it's just their approach, and both work for what they've done in their practice or who they're seeing, and that can go into.
And there's so many resources out there with those YouTube channels.
Absolutely.
And you can kind of hone in on, like, I love Nerida Joy's series that she's been doing lately, where hi Nerida, where she's been doing and taking a client and showing us from beginning and in the middle, and then what they're taking home and using. So educational, and the fact that she's actually talking about products that we can go online and buy, the Rejuvi line.
I know,
and you're the first person who introduced me to that line.
She did not want to talk about it for a while, because she didn't want it to be product. She talked about that too, that she didn't want it to be product specific. But then she was like, these products get results, so I want to have people, using them.
I could see why she was doing it, but we were spending a lot of time trying to hack it and try to figure it out. And it was Jenny Shaw who found the the flavonoid complex.
Oh, really?
She's like, I think this is it, and I'm like, that is it, because Jordan told me it was Rejuvi. So we both bought it, and we love it. It's a great product. Thank you, Nerida, for turning us on to it. Oh, I did want to say thank you for being so repetitive in your videos. You're like, I hate.
Thank you for saying that, because I have a complex about it.
You're like, I hate to just beat this drum till it's dead, or whatever. Beat a dead horse. But anyway, I find it's like I'm that person where it takes repetitive thoughts and hearing things repeated over and over again for it to finally sink in.
I agree.
Like when you said that the Balm cleanse, I love the treatment cleanser. But when you kept saying the Balm cleanser is for more sensitive skin, the Balm cleanser is for more sensitive skin. Well, my skin has been more sensitive.
Right.
But the Balm cleanser was just sitting there. Right. And then one day I was like, I should use the Balm cleanser. And I went in and I used it, and it was magical. But it was because Jordan had repeated himself how many times. Every time he spoke about it, it's for more sensitive skin. And I was like, why? I need to switch over and use that more, and it's been fantastic.
Yay!
So I wanted to thank, because you always feel like, I know I'm repeating myself.
I know, and I do, and because I want to have consistent content too on YouTube, and I want to be there at least once a week, hopefully twice a week. But sometimes I'll see something, and something on social media, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, and I want to address it. But addressing it is actually just me doing a different version of the same topic.
Right, and you feel like you're being repetitive, but as one of your customers, thank you. Thank you. Because it takes a while to sink into this brain here. Like, I need a minute to
But I think everybody's that way too, especially with things that are different, or things that are a little more unique, or even with people being new to the line too. They need to hear sort of what, which is why I started doing the product videos too, is to try to start giving people tools to play around with them, and I will start doing those more often too, so people can keep checking back in. And also people are giving me, and what I love about it too is it truly is choreograph your own skincare routine, and people are giving me ideas which I never thought of. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try that.
I used the Hydrate Serum with the treatment cleanser this morning for the first time ever because you suggested it.
It's so good.
You said it would get sort of creamy, milky, but it's really creamy.
It's yeah, no, it's like a lovely.
Like I think it's my new jam.
Yeah.
So
it's
thank
nice.
you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
When are the washcloths coming?
I know. Oh my God.
Stock?
Which I wish.
Really like them.
So people didn't believe me, so they were out of stock, and then they briefly came. We got as many as we could, and they briefly came back in stock. And I think I did an Instagram story or post and just said like limited quantities.
Mm-hmm.
And they were gone within the weekend, by the weekend, and then people were like, where are the washcloths? And I said, I told you.
Because I really do like the affordability and the large size of the Costco washcloths, okay?
Right,
but, you wash and dry them, and they're fine, but when my skin is really sore.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, I just thought that, I just need to stop using washcloths altogether.
Right.
Because I had the Costco ones. Right. And then you sent me yours, and I was like, man, I can't use those. And then I did, and it literally, I wanted to keep touching my face with the washcloth.
The thing with microfiber and facial grade microfiber, but you can have microfiber that cleans your house, and that it's totally different.
Oh, and the microfiber towel that I put in my hair is not the same as the washcloth.
And I feel like it actually would not be. I don't know. It might be more. It would be more similar than the house cleansing ones,
right,
but.
Okay.
The thing about them is they're super gentle, but they're also like a magnet. So if you have the treatment cleanser or you have the balm cleanser on, it's literally going to be a magnet for that dirt and grime and product.
I don't want to use them to remove my makeup though, because they're so pretty.
I know. That's what somebody actually commented about that. They were like, I wish these stayed white.
They're so pretty that I use them purposefully when I don't have any makeup or mascara or anything to take off because I don't want to stain.
Maybe we'll get black and white ones to match the packaging, and then the black ones can be specifically
as long as they're just as soft.
Yeah, they would have to be.
Right.
But anyway, to answer your question, that was very long. They're actually, the manufacturer has them back in stock, and it's just now a waiting game of who got their order in first, basically. So they're coming. They're coming.
When? Do we have a date? No.
No. The only reason we don't have a date, I would say we're in, what's today's date?
Coming soon. 7th?
I would say mid to end May. The only reason I don't give a date is because once they're into the warehouse then packages them up into...
I just want to make it complicated.
I know.
For you. I'm just trying to give you a hard
time. I wish, so many people want an exact date. May. They're coming in May.
Sounds good.
I think that's very fair to say they're coming in May.
We'll stick you to May. Okay.
And this might actually go up in June because all the May videos are already going to be up.
I was going to say.
You have them, so enjoy. I'm thinking we did all that. Already up. Okay.
So I have a question for you. What skincare habit do you want to break or create? Do you have something? And while you're thinking about it, I can tell you mine.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, so when I started my skincare journey, this skincare journey of YouTube and everything, it's probably Caroline Hiron's Pixie Woo video in 2013.
Yes, exactly.
It changed everybody's lives. Caroline, you know this, right? But she, and I started following her and reading her blog and everything, and I remember this whole don't wash your face in the shower, wash it at the sink. And I was like, no. I'm a California girl. Right. And she announced it. We all strip our faces and wash them in the shower and do all those bad things. I never thought that I could break that habit. And when I finally did, it changed my life, Caroline, just in case you're watching. And now I cannot wash my face in the shower. I snub my nose at the water, like she says. And so I think when you start your skincare journey, it does seem overwhelming, and things that I thought that I would never do, I slowly evolve and change and discover, and newness comes and revelations come. And so that's one that stuck with me for a long time. And the one thing, after you talked to Nerida, I touch my face way too much. Yes. And I grew up with allergies, and I would itch my eye. So just sort of, and then the picking of my face I used to do as a child, which I don't do anymore. If I could touch my face less, because I know it's a bad habit?
Which I want to get back to that too later on.
So
separately
what's yours?
outside. You know, it's weird now because a lot of my things that I don't like are unfortunately part of the business now, which I want to stop trying new things because I know what works for me and I know what's great, but that's not a reality because I'm either they're not going to be coming out with new products.
If you're creating products, you have to try things.
But I also like trying, now that I've become friendly with so many people in the industry, even though I have products that I don't have in my line, like for instance, Joanna Vargas's exfoliating mask, I love and will always use. But so like, because I know that, that should just stay in its own little separate place. But because I have all these friends now and I meet somebody and I'm intrigued by their line and their philosophy and I just want to like
or maybe they want you to try something, they want your opinion.
And so while I love doing that, I would love to not say no, because vice versa, I want people to try my product too. But I just wish there wasn't so much goodness out there to make it easier. But I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but I feel like that's actually the biggest one, because I know for a fact my skin does better when it's less is more, and I know exactly what my skin needs. Like I have a very set routine that works, and I lightly tweak it when I feel things going on.
Depending on things happening.
So for me, it would be
being able to say no.
Yeah, basically, because even my lab, like I won't even have anything on. I mean, I'll have something in my head, but I won't have put out anything to my lab. But they'll say, hey, we have this new ingredient, you have to try it out. I'm like, of course I do. And then, so like, I guess sort of saying no to that would be.
I could see that being a hazard.
It's, just because I know my own, like, skin too.
Okay, well, stop touching your face, Liz.
Yes, I want to get back to that though.
Because I saw Narrative talking about
So actually, let's talk about that now. Let's talk about it now while we're on the topic. No, I think actually a lot of people do touch their face too much, myself included, even if it's just sitting like on the phone or at a meeting or, but sometimes people will say like, oh, when I combine these products, they pill. And now the first thing I ask is, does it pill when you're applying it? And they'll say no a lot of the time. And I'm like, stop touching your face then, because then it won't pill. Like, which is true.
Because once it kind of sets and you want to start to,
if it pills while you're applying the next product, then like they're not agreeing. And that does happen a lot of the time. A lot of the time though, the way products just are, you know, whether it's emulsifiers or whether it's combining with dead cells, and you know, moisturizer is going to soften. If there's dead cell on your skin, it's going to soften that, and you could actually like touch it enough and like whisk it away, almost like a gamache type thing. But so I do think that people do touch their face too much, because sometimes when people talk about like how it's coming off and like these flakes or something, I'm thinking,
you know, you almost just like want to get an insight into their day. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know,
because
when people describe stuff, you're like, how is this happening?
Because if you're just, if you apply it, it has not pilled, and you're not touching your face, then it should be fine. You know, like it.
But some people are like picking up their babies and
for sure. And
I mean, and what goes on in their day, or going and doing a workout and maybe getting kind of you know, sweaty or changing their clothes a lot. Maybe you're gonna go and try on a bunch of clothes. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like different ways that like things would touch your face.
Or if you're, you know, as simple as like, you know, wiping your brow or something like that, your forearm. If you're like outside, like today, it's a really nice day.
It's gorgeous.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking the black JS circle down below so we can stay in contact and keep talking. To watch more videos, you can click on the link here, or possibly here. Thanks for watching. Bye.